Welcome to Equip
Together?
Talks, where we make culture and faith make sense. Where we make faith and culture make sense.
All together?
Well, I don't know.
Or you want to say, welcome to Equip Talks, and then you say.
Oh.
And then I say.
Wait.
What? What?
It's okay, I can edit it.
It's a... So in
I'm just saying hi, my name
Here's
no,
how-
welcome to Equip Talks. Like that.
where we make faith and culture make sense.
Yeah. We.
Together.
Together
everyone.
again. Alright, so we're doing?
Yep,
Alright,
ready?
cool. Yeah. Hey, welcome to Equip Talks.
Where we make faith and culture make sense.
Oh, what's my... I thought you were going to do thumbs
And
up.
then, and then
I'm
thumbs
sorry. Lost my
And-
cue. There we go.
You didn't have lines. You just had to do thumbs up.
Restart. This is going to be take something. Here we
Yeah.
go. Alright. Three.
Hi, welcome to Equip Talks.
Where we make faith and culture make sense. I'm JD.
Oh yeah, we're just introduce ourselves now.
And
I'm CJ.
I'm Caleb.
He's producer Caleb.
Yeah, so if anything goes wrong, it's probably my fault.
Anything that makes
Yes.
it past the editing floor, it's
Yeah. Anything goes wrong, I'll take the blame for it.
You're our gatekeeper.
Right now. Hands
Yeah.
down, yeah.
yeah, if it's not
100%.
trending, are we not allowed to use that word trending? We can
It's
use
not
trending,
trending.
but we have to understand what's trending and what's not
Yes.
trending. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm trending.
So,
Uh,
if we're not number one on YouTube, first week, it's my
oh
fault.
man.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
That is a
I'll
lot
take
of
it.
pressure.
It's
Yeah.
Well, Equip Talks, we are just people trying to make faith and culture make sense. What does that mean? You asked me the question, what does
Can we just ask you the question?
make sense mean? Yeah, ask me a question. ask it again.
Should we go back to the beginning?
No.
No, it's gonna keep in. We're
Yeah,
gonna keep
just
this
keep
going.
going.
So, all right, you start tagline is making culture and faith make sense. Is it faith and culture or is it culture and faith?
Faith and culture.
Faith and culture. Out of alphabetical order, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So making faith and culture make sense. What is it? Make sense of that for us.
So what does make sense mean?
Yeah.
Or you want me to make
Yeah.
sense
You
of
make sense of making
Okay.
sense.
So really looking at the term make sense, it's kind of a broad term. And like, oh, this doesn't make sense. I used to say that to my teacher. Teacher, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Well, making sense, I think, is what's like practical for our lives. If something makes sense, it makes it practical. It makes it things justifiable in our lives. So really linking the two together and making faith practical in our culture and the other way around, I think is something special. I think it's not easy. And how do we make sense of that? Who knows? But we're making attempts at doing that. And I think just being raw and real in who we are, I believe we'll be able to convey a message that makes faith and culture make sense.
Absolutely. And I know that like one of our hearts in all this is, of course, this idea that there's so much information, whether you're subscribing to Apple News or constant things in your social media feeds about what's happening in life. I know that for me, there's just so much information. So I don't think it's like I know that our audience isn't necessarily needing more information. I feel like this is an opportunity like, hey, we know you have a lot of information. We want to help you process that information,
Yeah.
right? So that I know that's our heart behind that, of making it not just like a Bible story and then teaching on it, but saying, hey, this is a beautiful story we're already part of.
Yeah.
How does that really apply to our life, and how do we live that out practically? Hopefully a discussion based more than us like, hey, here is what is the exacts, and then expecting you to go do something more. You guys have enough expectations in your life. We just want to help process all that information, all those expectations, and hopefully it be meaningful. And I know part of the thing is Carrie Newhoff Carrie Newhoff always says that church is less of a physical location with more of a digital presence. I think that's what we want to be. Like we want to be a place where maybe you can't make a physical location all the time with all the scheduling. Hopefully it's a place where you can come and connect with God, connect with others, have questions answered, hear great discussion, but also maybe a resource for your friends or family along the way.
Kind of like a refresh for the week.
Absolutely.
And by no means are we saying we have it figured out.
No
I don't
way.
think that
That's not evident already right now.
I don't think we're even okay with saying that we have everything figured out and we know the exact science. I actually don't want to be perfect, because my belief is, as soon as I'm perfect, as soon as I'm good enough, then what was the meaning of the cross? What was the meaning of Jesus? So in being broken and being kind of messy and messed up, I have a different point of view from my background in history, and then in your brokenness or your, whatever it would be, you have your perspective. So I think we're absolutely not saying that we're the first ones to do a podcast on Christianity and culture, right? But we do have a perspective that we think is valuable, and I think that's what we want to send out to our students and students around our area and wherever else this reaches. So.
Absolutely. I know, obviously, we actually need your help in this. We want to be a place where community does form and questions are answered. And so it would be important if you, again, part of how you can help us is liking and sharing, commenting, being engaged in the conversation in the comment sections, and sharing it.
As soon as this little intro video is over, do me a favor, because I'm trying to get to, we got to get to trending, like you said in the beginning. So can't do that unless we have your help. If you could just do me a favor when you're done watching this, hit the like, comment, hit the little share button, share it with your friends, maybe listen to it on the way to school, after school, while you go for your nightly jog, whatever you do in your free time.
While you're perusing Netflix shows you can't find what to work on, or what to watch, you can just listen while you're looking for the next.
Even as you go to sleep, hopefully we keep you awake.
Oh man, pretty sure Caleb is already. Hey, if you need someone to help you go to sleep, we know there's a lot of insomniacs out there.
We'll take whatever.
Put those guys on, and we're gonna help you make your bed make sense.
But I'll have an Instagram link in the bio, in the description, as well as the podcast link directly. And then we're gonna try to do this once a week.
Once a week we're gonna put this out. So this is that intro. We just want to introduce ourselves. Talk about what we're about. We're going to launch this idea of helping you make sense of faith and culture, and giving you resources for your friends, and asking you to be part of the community, part of the conversation.
And more feedback, because that's how we're going to improve is through you guys.
Yeah. So just to one last time, we're not saying we're coming with all the facts. We actually want to have. I think that's why we call it Equip Talks. We want it's discussion, and so again, we want you part of that.
Absolutely.
But till then, I guess we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit longer of a version. I will not be in it. I will be making sure they don't say anything stupid.
He'll be editing us. If our mouth isn't moving when he's saying something, he's changing.
If you hear a little bleep, it's probably me on my end. But
All right. So we will see you next week on all our platforms. Looking forward to it.
Bro.